This video is supported in part by Tommy and the Order of Cosmic Champions. If you enjoy the never-ending story and Masters of the Universe, this new novel coming fall 2022 is right up your alley. Just a couple of months ago, right here on GenXGrownUp, I posted a video sharing how excited I was for the, at the time, rumored LEGO Atari 2600 set that was on its way. Well, here we are, almost the end of July, and it's absolutely come to fruition. You can go for yourself to lego.com and look this set up and dig in deeper, but I wanted to do this video sharing all the ways that this set has exceeded my hopes and expectations, and the things that are a little different from what we first heard about when it was rumored. I am John, and you are watching GenXGrownUp, and you'll have to excuse my voice. I came down with just a touch of that dreaded coronavirus, but I'll get over it just fine. Don't worry about that. This is the LEGO website landing page for that Atari console set. We had heard it was going to run about $199.99. That's been bumped up by $40. It's now $239.99, and it's coming August 1st. And I wish I could order it right now, but they won't let me. Maybe, I don't know if I could order on August 1st or what have you, but I want to dig into these images and talk about all the things that are really cool about this set. So here's the overview. You can see the console with this little scene we'll talk about, a little box to hold some cartridges. There are 3 cartridges, including vignettes that can be built out of the cartridges that represent the gameplay themselves. And then there's a CX40 joystick down here. Man, this thing is designed well, almost indistinguishable from a real Atari CX40. That thing just looks great. All right, here's the front of the box, and you can see 2,532 pieces. Really? You couldn't squeeze just 68 more pieces in there, so it's a 2,600 piece set? That would have been too appropriate. But anyway, 2,500 pieces, which pretty well justifies that price point of $240. You can estimate that most LEGO sets run about 10 cents per brick. So that would put this at $253. It runs $240, so yeah, that's about right. So let's jump into the next image, which is the console itself not opened up, so it's closed the way it looks. It's the 4-switch unit. You can see the CX40, and they selected 3 iconic Atari games: Centipede, Asteroids, and one of my favorites, Adventure. And we're going to look at the artwork on those cartridges a little closer in a second. Let's move on and look at this little scene. Look at this. If you slide open the console, you can look in here and see this here's a kid with an Atari joystick. He's playing Asteroids on the screen. I can see some movie posters. I can see a boombox, a VHS tape. Here's this kitty cat. He's got a phone hanging on the wall. I'm sure that's a rotary phone. It would have to be, wouldn't it? And a tiny Atari 2600 sitting right in front of him. Beautiful. This is not entirely unlike World 1-1 scene that's inside that NES set from LEGO. I think this is just awesome and adds an extra level of fun to this set. Okay, let's move down here then. So here's a look at a cartridge where you can plug it right into the console. The cartridge fits right in like it should. I love that about it. This is the most puzzling part to me. I mean, I guess we all had a way to hold our cartridges. It seems odd to me they would include that in this set. It's just an extra thing to build, but it's really just a little brown box. I mean, I never only had 3 cartridges, so I kept my cartridges in a much larger shelving unit, but okay, that's a nice addition. All right, let's go. Here's another shot that shows a close-up and a straight-on look at that scene. And now, look inside of the cartridges. So I think this is very clever. So for Centipede, they have a centipede and a mushroom. For Adventure, they have the yellow castle. I can see the chalice inside, plus this red dragon who... he kind of looks like a dragon. He looks much more like the dragon on the cover art than he does the dragon in the game, but that's pretty cool. In Asteroids, the asteroids are even different colors like they were in the Atari version. And you can see they use some clear sticks here to represent him firing bullets and the asteroid exploding and the chunky rocks around him. What is unclear, and I don't really understand exactly how it's going to work, I'm guessing you could either have the completed cartridge or this little vignette, not both. We'll see how it works ultimately, but this was an added benefit that was not necessary in this set, but they really went above and beyond. Like, you didn't have to have these little vignettes, but these are 3 more little sets, basically, that I get to build inside of my Atari 2600 LEGO set, which I think is great. Here's a close-up look at the cartridges, and I want you to take notice of how the artwork has been LEGOized. So it has the Atari logo and the model number, but look how even the artwork has been redone to be LEGO bricks. There's the asteroids, here's the Adventure with the classic classic Lego Dragon on the side there. And then Centipede, which is the chrome and red version of the cartridges, came out later, of course, so that's represented here as well. We all had a mix of those cartridges in our set. The other images here are really just this guy building it. You can see he's having a great time, as they would like us to believe we're going to have a great time when we build it, and I'm sure that I will. So now we know it is coming out August 1st, just a couple of weeks away. Can't wait to pre-order mine. $240. There's so much more to this than I expected. They mentioned it was going to have a pitfall scene. That did seem odd because it's an Activision title, but I think the ones they chose were very representative. I'm super happy they chose adventure. This is going to be a lot of fun. Are you going to pick this up at $240? I would love to hear what you think about this ultimate reveal of the LEGO Atari 2600 set. And if you want to see it built, I'm definitely going to pick one up. We'll be covering it right here on GenXGrownUp. And in the meantime, I would invite you to check out that first video I did about the rumor of the Atari 2600 LEGO set and why I was so stoked and still am stoked about this set. Hey, I really hope you found something to enjoy in this video, and I can't wait to talk to you next time. Bye-bye.